Hello everyone, this is Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers, and it is Saturday, March 5th, 2022, and I am here to bring you alternatives with the February paper pumpkin, the Safari Celebration. So I have two cards that we are going to make together today, and then I have the other cards that come in the kit just like they are already done. So we are going to dive in and get crafting today. Sorry for the late notice, but it's been on my list to do all week, and I finally had time. I came in today on Saturday so I could get this done. So hi Jane, thanks for joining me today. And if you do have your paper pumpkin kit, if you're a subscriber, maybe you want to go grab yours. I'm going to talk about what paper pumpkin is for just a minute while people are finding me, and then we'll get right into the alternatives. I have two alternatives. This one is this is a fun fold one. It's going to open like this. So if you have been following me, you are probably aware of what paper pumpkin is. It is a monthly craft subscription that comes in a box just like this, and it is $23 a month, which includes the shipping to you, so that's pretty awesome. Each month it's kind of a surprise as to what is in the box. A lot of times it's cards, but not always. And usually they kind of give us a sneak peek at what the theme might be. For example, next month they have this flyer in there. It's going to be using it's going to coordinate with our Horizon theme. And we also know that next month there is a bonus stamp set. So there will be not one, but two stamp sets in the box. So you're not going to want to miss that out. Don't forget to sign up by, I just went blank, the 10th, March 10th. So that is the deadline to get this kit. So we, for this month, so that's what paper pumpkin is. It comes with a stamp set and an ink spot. So this month we got a rich raspberry ink spot and the stamp set here. It looks like this. You can see I've been using it. It says like fantastic, happy birthday, congratulations. Then it says you are so, and then it says like amazing, and you have the fantastic. There's one that says let's celebrate. This is a little banner that says yay. There's a cupcake, a leaf, and some little like spots. So that's what the stamp set looks like. And then this month, these are what the cards look like. So it comes with colored directions, step by step, and there is even a ruler on the side there. And then on the very back, it gives you right there some alternative ideas, which I'm also going to give you right now. So there's 3 different alternative ideas, and then it also tells us the coordinating colors. So this kit, the coordinating colors, this kit you're going to make 9 cards in 9 envelopes, and the coordinating colors are Bumblebee, Fresh Freesia, Pear Pizzazz, Rich Raspberry, Soft Succulent, and Soft Suede. So those are the Stampin' Up! Colors that coordinate with this kit. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me on this Saturday. Well, it's still kind of afternoon to me. So these are what the kit cards look like. If you make them just like the kit, you will get this one. They always look better in person than printed, or even you can see all the layers. This one says you did it, let's celebrate. Then we have congratulations, and up there it says yay, yay, congratulations. And then this one, this is my favorite. I love the elephant on roller skates. You are so amazing. So there's that one. So those are how the kit comes. Now we're going to make 2 alternatives. So I'm going to be using the stamp set. I'm also going to be using Rich Razzleberry ink, which came in the kit. I just have my full-size one. I also am going to be using Fresh Freesia and Soft Succulent. So I'm going to be using these two ink pads as well. I am going to be using some basic cardstock, and then I'm going to be using Fresh Freesia, the open weave ribbon. Maybe using this and the iridescent rhinestones on one of the cards. And then other than the cardstock, I think all the other pieces are in the kit. So I'm going to turn you down and we are going to start crafting. Okay, so this month you get like a full sheet of dimensionals. And look at these envelopes. I wanted to show you the envelopes because they are pretty cool. This is the inside. And then the backs have that on the side. If anyone is local to me, I believe I might have one kit of this available. So just let me know if you would like it. All the other ones have sold that I have. Sometimes I get extra. And then it also comes with these little embellishments we're going to be using as well, right from the kit. All your pieces are die cut for you. Like you just get them kind of like this and you pop them out, so you don't have to have any special they come all like this and all the layers. So love that about Paper Pumpkin. You can take this anywhere, do it anytime. It's easy whether you've been crafting for 100 years or you just started last week. This is a great little kit to get every month. Okay, and if you do want to join as a subscription, I do have a link that I can put up for you if you are not already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Okay, so let's get started. I have my few supplies here from our kit that we are going to be using. And, all right, so let's do, well, I have this one up first right here. So I don't know where, here's the card. So, this is the one where we're going to be using all three of these really pretty colors. And what I have here is a piece of thick basic white for our card base. So we're going to go ahead and just fold this. And my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, if you are, you will get the PDF of these alternatives and 2 more. So there'll be 4 total Paper Pumpkin alternatives. You get that every month with the pictures, directions, the dimensions of everything. And then I also pick a person each month and they win a prize from me. And so it's usually a stamp set. So last month it was June Graham that won that prize. Okay, so here's some of the other pieces I have. I have a piece of basic white. It is embossed with the Tasteful Textile embossing folder, 5 1/4 by 4. Then I have a piece of Rich Razzleberry and Fresh Freesia. This Fresh Freesia piece measures, I believe it was 3.5 inches. Yep, 3.5 by 3.5. And then this was just an 1/8 bigger. And then I have 9 1-inch squares, 9 of these. They're 1-inch squares in basic white and a 1/2 inch strip of Fresh Freesia. So those are what we're going to be using. Okay, let's do some stamping now. This card is just, I thought, very pretty and pretty elegant. So we're going to take these little squares. I have 9 of them, like I said. So we're going to take this leaf, this little like leaf image here from the stamp set. And we're going to stamp it in these 3 different colors here anyway. So I'm going to do the first one in Soft Succulent. And it doesn't matter which direction because you can just turn the paper when you're ready to stick it down. So I'm just going to be stamping these all the same. So did you guys get your kit yet? I feel like it came later, but then also February was such a short month. I feel like there wasn't enough time. So there's Soft Succulent. Now I'm going to, I threw in my baby wipe. I don't know why I did that. Clean that off. We're done with that. We're going to use a Fresh Freesia. And I'm I'm going to stamp 3 in this. This we're going to make, I'm going to be making this into a birthday card. So here's this. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. This. And wipe this off, and then we're going to use the rich raspberry. Now this, again, this darker color is the one that actually comes in your kit. So, going to do 3 in this. 1. Now because the rich raspberry is pretty dark, it will stain your photopolymer stamps, but that's okay. They will still work okay, but they will have a little tint to them, like you see mine have that pink, pinkish tint to it right there anyway. That just means you're using your stamps. So, okay, there's that. And then since we have it, let's just go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And I'm going to stamp, like I said, happy birthday. So let me grab that. Hi, Kelly and Betty and Lisa and Brenda. I just saw your names all pop up. They've probably been there, but I just saw it. Okay, on the 1/2-inch strip of the fresh freesia, let's stamp our happy birthday. And I'm going to stamp it, boom, like that. Okay, now we get to assemble our card. So I just went ahead and I embossed it already just to save time. Do you know that we have the mini stamp emboss machine? They have that spring deal going on and it's 20% off. And we have 13 bundles that are 20% off also. So check that out. That is a great deal on some of those items. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this piece right here. This is the fresh freesia. And we are going to put these, and then we're going to turn these this way. Then we're going to have these going this way, and then these going this way. So all these leaves are going to be popped up with dimensionals on this panel. And so hopefully I can line them up pretty evenly. But yes, we will see. Just going to kind of set these on here, and we're gonna kind of line them up and then hope for the best. Hope that whoever get this card is not super picky and they're just like, oh, I love this card that my whomever sent me or gave. Okay, so we're gonna put these down. Kind of can get, like, figure out this spacing a little bit. You can use your grid paper too if you need to, like, properly space it. I'm going to just kind of move them carefully like so. And that looks pretty good right there like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a dimensional and put it behind each one. Melissa, we're just getting started. This is our first alternative, and I have another one. You just missed, I showed what the actual cards look like from the kit itself. So I will show those again at the end because I made those up. And I think I said I had one kit left, I think, in my studio. I think that's all you missed, so not much. I said some of the measurements, but so we're just going to put that down. So we're just going to put one dimensional behind each one of each of these. Okay, and then just kind of line it up and pop it down. That's okay. I did not give any warning about this video. So it was kind of like I came in this afternoon. I've been trying to wrap up some stuff. I'm designing a stamp camp, you guys, an Easter stamp camp. It is so cute. You do not want to miss it. And I'm finishing up the designing of that so I can have the registration to go out at some point tomorrow, probably tomorrow night or anyway. So I'm trying to get that done. try not to work weekends, but I have a lot of family stuff going on right now, so I had to come in. Okay, so we have 4 more of these to put down. And I just want to, I hope these alternatives inspire you to play with your paper pumpkin kits and to get a little creative with them if you want. You don't have to though. You can just put it together exactly like it is, or you can use your stamp. Like this card is using only the stamp set and extra cardstock. So this card that we're making right now uses nothing from the kit other than the stamp set and the 1 ink color. But then I brought in 2 other ink colors. Okay, kind of looks like a tic-tac-toe board, right? So we have this. So here's what we have. This one is a little bit off, but I'm just gonna twist it. So this is what we have right now. Now we're going to layer this onto our rich razzleberry. And I don't know why I'm using this. It's right in front of me. I just got a new adhesive, but I guess we're going with it. The liquid glue. So the good thing about the Tombow liquid glue that you just saw me use is you can put it down and you can wiggle your piece around. You don't have to commit right away. So if you have a hard time with our Stamp and Seal, you might like this glue better because it has a little bit of give before you like commit anyway. So there's that. Now we have these 2 pieces. So the one that's already embossed in our card base. So before we put this down, we're going to take our ribbon and, we're going to add this. So I just got a brand new one. Okay, so we're going to add this kind of up here like that. I feel like it's not centered. Just a second. See, if I had used the liquid, I could have just slid it over, but I didn't press very hard. So this is going to go here like that. Then we're going to take this, again, this is in our annual catalog, the Fresh Freesia open weave ribbon. I'm just going to wrap this around the bottom and tie a knot. This kit didn't have any twine or ribbon, so I just pulled in one of the coordinating colors. So I love that they coordinate with Stampin' Up! Colors. That makes it so fun and easy because we have all the cardstock, all the ink pads. We have a lot of different ribbons and embellishments that would coordinate as well. So we have this now, like so. Now we're going to stick this down to the card base. So go ahead and add your adhesive to the back. And then pull in your card base. Get your ribbon lined up how you like it. And we're going to stick this down here. Okay, then we have our little happy birthday. We're going to take our snips and cut this at an angle. And then we're going to pop this up with 2 dimensionals. Remember, they gave you a whole sheet this month. So we have that. And then I just put it going across like so. And then I did pull in the iridescent rhinestones. These are with the Valentine's Day stuff. I believe they're unorderable, but I know a lot of you get a lot of my classes, so they were included, and I know a lot of you just bought them also. So we're going to take a couple of the small ones, and we're going to put one at the end there. You could use those little things from the kit too, but I just liked how these had a little sparkle to them. And a medium one I'm going to put down, whoops, I lost it, down here. And so let me show you what it looks like now. So here is a card. It says, "Happy Birthday." And here is my the original one I made. So just again, card using the stamp set from the kit this month. So I hope you guys like it. I know you guys like purple, so I thought this lavender, the freesia color, would be really pretty. So there's that. You could also make this in just all like shades of green and eliminate the little jewels and just do like we have that green open weave ribbon just straight across, and that would be a really great masculine card too. You could do the pear pizzazz or mint macaron, and then the soft succulent and like evening evergreen, and you could do 3 shades of green for a more masculine card. So there's that one. Okay, our next one I really like. It's a fun fold, and this one we are going to be using a lot of the pieces from the kit. So what we have, look, it's going to open up like this, and I'm not going to sneak peek at the front. So one of the card bases in here, here's the card. Here's like the original card. And so these card bases, they go front and back. And then you have this card, and this is soft succulent. And then this is the bumblebee with the ape, or what, I think that's an ape. And that. So what I did is I took the card base, like one of these, and I cut it in half. And I used half of it on my first card I made. And so what's left is this piece here. So this is kind of like the back side of one of these. So if you cut these in half, then you could get two out of it anyway. So I took the card base like this, and then you're going to grab your trimmer. Okay, so we're going to cut, okay, I gotta think for a second. So this is cut at 5.5 by 4 1/4. So we want to cut it at 4 inches. So just cut off that the quarter inch mark. You can throw that away. And then we're going to cut a 1 inch piece, 2 1-inch pieces. So 2 1-inch pieces. So 1, and then 1, and then we want one that's 2 3/4. But let me just double check, because that's what this is. Yep, 2 3/4. So you're left with this like 3/4 inch piece. So you can save that or use it or toss it. You don't need this piece. Okay, so this is 2 3/4. And then a 1 and a 1. So this is going to be for the front of our card. You also need a piece of Whisper White or Basic White that's 4 by 2 3/4. This is going to go on the inside. You need to grab the vellum circle from the kit and the elephant from the kit. You're also going to want these 2 pieces from the kit, these 2 like little leaves. I punched out these. We have this punch in our mini catalog. I believe it's $18. And so that's where I got these little leaves from. And this one is in Pear Pizzazz, and this one is in Rich Razzleberry. So we're going to be using those. This little strip is from the kit, but it's Pear Pizzazz. So if you run out of these, it's just a little Pear Pizzazz strip. We have a 1/2 inch strip of Basic White. And then we have 2 pieces of fresh freesia. They're also 1 inch by 4, so we have 2 of those. We have this piece, which is 5.5 by 1. I want to trim it down. I decided to only use a 1 inch. So 1 inch by 5.5. This card has a lot of pieces, but it's really easy. Okay, and then we have our card base, which is Rich Razzleberry, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. And we're going to score it at 4 1/4. 4 1/4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut up on each side at 4 1/4. So we're going to go to 4 1/4. So I'm lining this up at 4 1/4 over here, and I'm going to cut only to the middle score line. Okay, so at 1 1/4. So we're going to cut 1 1/4 on each side. So 1 1/4, and then just stop at the center. Oops, I think I went a tad over. And then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing. 1 1/4, and then we're going to cut up to that line. Okay, so now it looks like this. So you guys have seen me made a card like this, but this is going to be really fun and cute. So this is what your card looks like right now. Okay, we're done with our paper trimmer. So let's get that out of the way. You will want to take your bone folder and give it a really good crease so those flaps aren't going crazy. Okay, so let's start assembling. The first thing we're going to do is take the card base that we cut up, and we are going to layer these pieces right on down. So this bigger piece just goes right in the center here. And then we have these 1-inch strips that go on the sides. So this one goes here. Let me know if you liked that first card, and or when we're done, which one you like better. So you could do this same card with any of the animals in the kit too. So now we have these 3 pieces like this. Okay, before we go on, we're going to take this strip, and this is going to go across the bottom, but don't glue it across. We're only going to attach it to the 2 ends, and we're going to do that with a dimensional. So just add a dimensional on each end, just like that. Then when you peel off the back, and they like stick to you and go all over the place, that's what happens. You're going to just line, so where you have that, you're going to line this up at the bottom here. And then it should go all the way across and line up on the other side. So now when you open this, it opens like so. Okay, but now on the inside, we're going to add these 2 pieces here, the fresh freesia cardstock that we cut, but we're going to use those little dots from the kit in our rich raspberry and like stamp them a little bit. So grab a block. Your first paper pumpkin kit, you get a little paper pumpkin block. After that, keep it and just reuse it over and over. So I'm going to stamp this, and then without re-inking it, I'm going to stamp it like 2 more times. Just it's going to give it like that the variation of color. So I'm going to do that kind of going down this whole thing. And I'm going off the sides and stuff, and I'm kind of turning my block. So we have it like this, and now I'm going to do the same over here. Okay, so we're just stamping these little pieces. This card is so cute. Okay, we're done with that. And now we're going to put this back here. And then we're going to stamp on that little green. This is, again, one of the pieces from the kit. We're going to stamp, since I have ink out, Let's Celebrate. Let's Celebrate. And I'm using just rich raspberry. I'm going to stamp that there. Then we're going to take on this strip, this is our basic white 1/2-inch strip. We're going to stamp on there Happy Birthday. So you're going to take out the Happy Birthday. You could stamp Congratulations. This wants to stick to my finger and not where I want it to go. So we're going to stamp Happy Birthday on this 1/2-inch strip here. And then we need one more thing stamped, I believe, and it is this leaf. And we are going to do that I did it in the fresh freesia. So let me grab the lighter purple. And then this is our inside piece here. And I'm going to stamp that just kind of in the corner over here. All right, now we can go back to assembling. Putting all my stamps back. The stamp on the strips, I'm using these little dots here from the Paper Pumpkin kit. They're kind of like an animal print. It's like the kind of print in the background here. So that's what I'm using. All right, let's put these together now. So these two strips here, we're going to attach one on each side. There's one. And then here is one that goes over here. All right, then we're going to open up this flap, and then this piece is going to go in here. Okay, so this just goes right there like so. Now, let's decorate. So there's going to be decorations here and on the outside. So let's do the outside first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this vellum circle. It has little stitching around it, which I know you can't see. You can't see a lot of things on camera. This is going to go kind of over here. Thank you so much for sharing, everyone. We're going to take our cute little elephant though, and I'm going to pop him up onto the circle with some dimensionals. So you will be able to see these behind, but it's going to be all right. So you could add another one if you wanted. I think he's going to be super secure with these. So I have the elephant here, and I have my circle, and I am just attaching him on there like that. So now that I know where the elephant is, I'm going to attach it to my card on the bottom piece and the side. Okay, so I'm not going to be attaching it to the middle because we want the middle to open. So only attach your circle to this piece right here. So what I did is I put a dimensional like behind his arm here and his foot here anyway. So that's what I'm going to do again. And put one behind the foot and one behind the arm. So I have two dimensionals there. And then I'm going to just go ahead and pop this cute little guy down here like that. So see how he's attached like this. Now I can put another one down under this foot. So I guess I forgot about that. I had one behind each foot. So go ahead and put one behind each foot and that arm up there. Okay, we're going to take the Let's Celebrate, and that's going to go down here on dimensionals as well. So take a dimensional and put this down here. And then we're going to take the leaves. So these two are from the kit, and we're going to attach those over here. And this is where I use my, look, you can use mini glue dots that you get in your kit or the liquid glue. I'm going to take this and tuck it underneath him. Well, there's a dimensional, so it might not go too far. So that's going to go there. And then I'm going to take the little green one, add a little bit of glue to this, and I'm going to tuck this one kind of coming out of this way like that. Okay, so we have that. Now we're going to take those little embellishment shape things, and I put a few down here. Put like 3 of them down here, and then we're going to put 2 up here like that. So here's what the outside looks like so far. The vellum circle came in the Paper Pumpkin kit, Shelly, so I'm not sure what size. It's pretty big, but it came in your Paper Pumpkin kit. So we have this. So now we're going to decorate this piece here, because see, we have this. So on this piece, we are going to take that happy birthday strip that we had, My guess is it's probably like at least a 3-inch circle. So the layering circle dies would be great to get that size. We have this happy birthday, and I'm trying to see, I trimmed this side down a little bit. You're welcome. Okay, so there's this happy birthday, and I'm trying to remember what I did. I popped it up on dimensionals. So, because we want this to be a very fun little interactive card. So this is going to go at the bottom here, like so. And then these two little leaves, again, these ones I punched out with the new punch from the mini catalog, but you could use some from the kit if you wanted or didn't have. They're Pear Pizzazz and Rich Razzleberry, and I'll show you, I used the opposite ones for my original card, the first card I made. So, because the punch punches out one of each of these, so I punched out a Pear Pizzazz set and a Rich Razzleberry set. So my other card, this one is the Rich Razzleberry and this one is the Pear Pizzazz. So you can change them out anyway. I'm actually going to, it's sticking to my finger, hello. I was going to cut off the stem so I could tuck it better, but it wants, this glue is so sticky, which is why I don't like to use it all the time, because you don't, it's good glue, but it's sticky glue. I guess that's the point of glue, right? That's why I usually use glue dots. Then we're taking this little Rich Razzleberry sprig thing and we're gonna tuck that down right there. Okay, so that's it. That's our card. So let's show it. So it looks like this. And isn't that so cute? There's a little of those little things right there. And then it opens like this. And then this opens here. How fun is that? Here's the first one I made right here. So they look pretty similar, right? And then I can open it up. On the inside, you'll see where I changed those little spriggy things. But then on the inside there, pretty close. So that's a fun alternative. And again, you could use, there's that ape and that, whatever that other animal is. Is it an antelope or something? I don't know. Somebody told me at my card club and I already forgot. You could use any of these guys. So these are what the cards look like if you make them all just like the kit. There's that guy, whatever that is. And then this one and this one. So you make 9 cards in this kit. And then this was the other alternative I used using only the stamp set and cardstock. And I used iridescent rhinestones and fresh freesia. And then an embossing folder, the Tasteful Textiles there. So those are your paper pumpkin alternatives for February. Again, if you are a subscriber, you will get a PDF next week with all the dimensions in it. And there will be 4 cards though. There will be 2 more cards in that PDF for you. So open them up and have fun creating all 4 cards. And then don't forget that next month is a special kit. You're going to get 2 stamp sets, and it's going to coordinate with the Horizons suite. So that is really fun. These envelopes are really cool too. You could have totally cut these envelopes up and used some of the backgrounds also if you wanted. I just didn't this month, but they're really fun envelopes in this kit. So I hope that you love the kit, are having fun with it, creating your cards, and I look forward to next month too. If you do want to join Paper Pumpkin, I will try to find my link and put it up there if you're not a subscriber already. And I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye.